This is a story about some children who go to the park and they learn about what it means for a body to be dead. And it begins, "The bird was already dead when the children found it. But it had not been dead for long. It was still a bit warm, but its eyes were closed. The children felt with their fingers for the quick beat of the bird's heart in its breast. But there was no beating heart. That was how they knew it was dead. And even as they held it, it began to get cold, and the limp bird body grew stiff, so they couldn't bend its legs, and its head didn't flop when they moved it. And that was how the body got when it was dead for some time. Cold, with no heart beating. The children were very sorry that the bird was dead and could never fly again. But they were glad that they had found it, because now they could dig a grave in the woods and bury it. They could have a funeral and sing to it the way grown-up people sang when someone died. So they took the bird out into the woods, and they dug a hole in the ground. And they put warm, sweet ferns in the bottom of the grave. And they wrapped the bird up and put its body in the ground. And they put more ferns and soil on top of it, and some little flowers all around it. And they sang a song to it, a sad song about a bird who would never fly again, because its body was dead. And they cried because their singing was so beautiful and the flowers smelled so sweet, but mostly because the bird was dead. And they put the dirt on the bird as they sang, and they put more flowers, and they put a stone too. And on the stone they wrote, "Here lies a bird that is dead." And around the stone they planted more flowers. And from time to time, the children would go back into the woods and visit the place where they had put the bird's body. But the bird would never fly again because its heart didn't beat and its body didn't work anymore.